Okay.
Uh, okay, can I start now?
Yeah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from Lex 2045, States of Motivation, Group 81. Okay, today we are doing our group discussion 6, which is our last video discussion. We have watched a video from YouTube entitled Student Burnout, and we discuss today.
Okay, so if I may start, uh, I would like to first mention that this video is really like quite different from what we watched before.
Yes.
There's a person there talking to you,
Mm-mm.
and there's no that dramatic music intonation. He's just a very normal, video. Yeah. So I think I actually prefer this type of videos because that type of videos with the music and all that intonation and shouting and so on, it motivates you, but maybe at that moment, and then after you finish the video, then yeah, you're back to normal. But I think this type of videos is more effective, and yeah, so you may say your opinion.
Mhm.
Okay, so for me, I also agree with you, Eman, that me too. For me, I really like this kind of video because it is like the speaker is actually interacting with you. That is why he is actually just using his face and just talk casually without even using those words and that typical background and stuff. So for me I really do prefer this kind of video rather than those types and stuff. What about you guys?
As me.
Yes, I'm with the same opinion as you guys because I preferred this kind of approach in the video because when he shows himself in the video, it makes the audience focus on him. Instead of just putting some background and music at the back. So especially for students like us, so when he shows himself in the video, it's like I'm going to focus at what he's saying in the video. So it kind of helpful for me. What about you guys?
Okay.
Okay.
May I? Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. For
Go
me,
ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I like this video because the speakers very clear, and he explained about what mean burnout. Actually, I don't know what about student burnout, and then he explained about burnout, and then he explained about how to handle burnout step by step. I mean, like step by step. He explained step by step. Okay, and then I like the speaker because the he speak very clear, and for me, I mean like sorry like I like this speaker because he speak simple English, so make me feel understand feel make me understand
The
lah.
whole
Okay, how about
Mhm.
guys?
Go ahead.
Okay. Rama want to add?
Oh, okay. I think the video is really great because, as you guys all have said, because the format of the video is very different than what we used to watch before. It's more of a interactive situation with us and the speaker, and the speaker also explains on how you can tackle it rather than giving us like quotes and all of that. He gives us steps, for example, like taking your um, assignments gradually, not all at once, and like how you could you could ask someone for help if you need, so you don't have to tackle all your problems alone. And I think that's really good because rather than giving us a motivational quote, the speaker actually gives us a what is it? A tips on how we could tackle student burnouts. So yeah, I think it's really good, and that made me subscribe to him. So I think that's really good.
Okay, may I add something?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
From my opinion, this is I'm actually agree with all of you that said this video is very different from our previous video because this video we can see the speaker's face and of course we can see his expression when he talk to us and we can see um, um, the speakers talking to you um, with his with his expression, and he also give us a percentage and a percentage so that we can refer and we can calculate when he give his point.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's a great point because when you see something using statistics, it's become more convincing and more
Yeah.
fact. Yeah.
Hmm.
So another thing, apart from the video format and that he's personally talking to us and so on, is the order, the organization of his thoughts, which is actually really arranged and keep you in track.
Yeah.
He
Hmm.
defined what is burnout in several ways, which is actually good in student level or organization or employee. So after he defined it, he mentioned the causes that might cause the burnout, which is many reasons and supported with statistics. And then lastly, he provided the tips, which is, as
Hmm.
Rama said, it's very useful and it's straight to the point. It basically gives you the solution without making you think, what am I going to do? It just give you, you're gonna do this and that. So I think that was also a very effective point.
Yeah. I agree with what Eman said because when you're watching, if you're watching a motivational video that's more of a quote rather than a tip, you really have to think on what you need to do for the situation. Whether if you're watching a video regarding about tips, you actually have a direct um, solution for your problem. So I think that's really good.
couldn't
I
agree
want
more
to
with you.
add.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
It's okay, it's okay.
Go ahead.
Just about the tips. I like the tips about the vacation because he's telling his own experience when he's having burnout. So he tried to go on for vacation to recover from the burnout. So the tips is convincing because when the audience see that, oh, he's been at that time, so he's been at a place. So me as audience is like, okay, I can do these tips and apply it in my daily life.
I was actually gonna talk about that point also because once in a while you do really need a break, such as for me I've got it as a me time where
Yeah.
I usually go go for sports, do sports, and especially go on a hiking because like when you hike, for me when I go for hiking, I could really relieve my stress because it feels so calm and I feel so relaxed. And whenever I, after my hiking, I would feel so energetic to start all over again, to start more with something more fresh.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's true. We should have me time, as Suhail said, but we shouldn't make it more than working time because sometimes we do work for maybe 1 hour and then do the me time for
Yeah.
the other part of the day. So
We should rationalize the
yeah, it
difference.
should be balanced. Yeah.
So I want to ask your guys' opinion on which tips do you think is the best out of the all the tips that he gave during the video?
For me,
Sure.
the most helpful tips is about the hobby. Find a hobby that you can do when you're experiencing the burnout. As for me, I always cook at home whenever I feel burnout because it's like therapeutic for me. Yeah. So whenever I feel stressed doing my FYP, my assignments, I always cook. But I don't eat. I just cook for my family to eat. Yeah. What about you guys?
Okay, as for me, I agree with Farah, which is the effective tip for me is actually the hobby because I've read before and one quote it said whenever you feel your body tired, do exercise or do something what you love because when you feel burnout, you lost your attention, you lost your energy. Then actually it is from your soul. Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
For me,
Eh,
the most effective tip is the dividing of the work and not do it as one chunk because actually that's what I do and I think it's really effective. I am such a big failure in 1 minute things. When 1 minute jobs, I can't do last minute. Sorry, last minute. I can't do anything in last minute. So I
wow.
think, yeah, I think if it's a very effective to divide the work in small chunks so that at the end we don't have the burnout.
yeah. As for me, I'll go for the make sure to take breaks once in a while because after all, we are just humans, right? So we got limits.
Yeah.
So sometimes we do need some breaks. Syukran, what about you?
Okay, for me, this video is very useful for preparation before class or whenever you do. Okay, I love this way. You make the sequence of thought, bro. That's for me.
Oh,
Okay.
Rama?
I guess one of the best tips that he gave was the last tip, which is asking for help. Because I think most of us as student have this um, way of thinking that everything we do is always on our own, which actually it is not. We have our friends, we have our family. We could talk to them about our problems or our maybe
Problem.
overloading of assignments, and maybe some of them actually can help with our problems. Like they can help us with some of our assignments, or they can help us find a way to our problems that we have. So I think that's the really good tip for us, especially as students.
That's right.
So I guess that kind of sums up everything for tonight.
Sure.
Okay, so Rama, do you want to end this fruitful discussion?
Okay, I guess maybe to sum up, what's your rating for this video? Personally, I rate it a 9 out of 10. How about you guys?
For me, I rate it 9.5 over 10.
Okay.
I'm with Suhail.
Okay.
I'm giving 8.5 over 10.
Shukran.
Syukran?
Okay, I'm give 9.9 only.
9 only.
9.
9 only.
Okay. Eman's giving a 10, right?
Wow.
Okay. So maybe Qhuraishah, you can end the video since you started the intro.
Huh? Can someone else? And
Oh, okay.
Farah?
All right. I'll end it, I guess. All right. Thank you very much. That was our video discussion regarding student burnout. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you. We'll see you later. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you
you.
guys. Till meet again.
Okay.